Hey everyone, this is Josh Hayward. Happy Thursday to you all. Thirsty Thursday, that's right. We are on day 3 of this mini series where I'm taking a look at a variety of different Oktoberfest Marzenbiers. As I've said the last couple videos, Marzenbier dates back to the 16th century, days of Bavaria, actually, where the original beer was called Marzenbier. It's brewed in March, allowed to cold ferment, slow ferment, through the summer months in cellars, and then pulled out for the festivals in October. So great tried and true style of beer. We still have heavy German influence on a variety of different beers. We also have a heavy American influence on a variety of these different kinds of beers. So all that to say, it's great to see what the different craft breweries are doing with their take. Some a little more American-based, some more German-based. So really looking forward to taking a look at the rest of these. So far, we have looked at Sierra Nevada's Oktoberfest. It's a collab between them and Brauhaus Miltenberger, an actual German brewery out of Munich, I believe. And we've also looked at Sam Adams Oktoberfest, looking at a variety of different beers here, not just craft, big beer, international beer, all across the board. So tonight we are taking a look at Highland Brewing Company's Clawhammer Oktoberfest Lager. And Highland, if you haven't heard of them, they're out of Asheville, North Carolina, actually distributing pretty much all over now, I believe. Definitely all over the Southeast, and kind of up the Eastern Seaboard. Maybe even elsewhere, not 100% sure. But another great local brewery putting out good beers. They have a variety of great beers that they put out, but I've never had their Oktoberfest style. So I saw it, wanted to give it a try, so we'll see what we've got. Let's see what we got. And like I've said in the last couple of videos, I'm going to be comparing and contrasting these beers just against each other all over the place. Kind of a moving metric, so to speak. Comparing them one to another. So here we go. I'm usually used to using my snifter glass, but got a little bit different glass here tonight. So as you can see, we've got a kind of a golden amber color there. Definitely more amber. If I could line up the last 3 beers, including this one, you would have had the Sierra Nevada more on the golden side, this right in the middle, and the Sam Adams very heavy on the amber side. So kind of in the middle there, I'm trying to get a little bit, yes, even a little more golden, kind of right up in the light. As you can see, very crisp looking, typical of the lager style. Do that cold fermentation. Hardly any haze in that whatsoever. Lots of any particulates that are in the beer fall out. Do that cold fermentation, kind of like cold crashing the whole time in a way. But a very pretty beer. A little bit of head on that, not too much. I will say this beer looked to be a little more carbonated than the last two. Kind of an off-white head there. Again, in the middle of the last two that we've looked at. Sierra Nevada, white head, more golden type beer. This kind of a off-white head in the middle of the golden and the amber, and then the Sam Adams, which was a tan head with dark amber color. So let's see what we've got on the nose. Oh yeah, smelling those noble hops again. It's a very pleasant smell. And if you haven't, go sniff a bag of hops if you get the chance. If you're in a homebrew store or if you go to a brewery and you can actually see some of the hops that they're using, asked to take a sniff of some of them. It's a very pleasant smell. And depending on the variety, you get a different variety of scents and aromas, ranging from flowers to spices to tropical fruits to citrus fruits. It's just very pleasant. These noble hops provide just a very crisp and clean aroma, a little flowery, maybe even herbal in a way. But I can definitely perceive the hops in this one as opposed to the Sam Adams beer from the other night, which was very malty. That was kind of all I was getting through on the nose there. I'm getting not much on the malt side. Again, I think it's in my head as far as me not being able to pick up the scents in the glass. Used to that snifter glass. Getting toasted bread, little bit, maybe a little bit of caramel in there, not much. But man, I can't help but think about, these other two beers, and this one's kind of right in the middle of the other two that we've had. This one and this one. This one's kind of right in the middle, on aromas, right in the middle on color, right in the middle on just pretty much everything we've compared thus far. So we'll see what we've got on taste. Cheers. Either my mind is playing tricks on me, or I'm spot on as far as that goes. As far as the malts go, I'm getting a nice, pleasant sweetness in there. More sweet than the Sierra Nevada, less sweet than the Sam Adams. It's really crazy how all this lines up. It's pretty wild. Toasted bread there. Caramel, not as heavy as this though. This was just very, very, very malty, very, very sweet, very heavy. This, it's got that maltiness, but then you've got that noble hop bite that comes in at the end. Just coming through with that power and authority as far as the hoppiness goes. A pleasant bitterness there. Again, that noble hop variety being a little spicy, a little herbally. A very, very good complement to these malt forward type beers. Maybe medium bodied, finishes dry, but lighter too. I can't say the same for this one, and I'm not singling it out. It's just this very good contrast. Very malty, very heavy. Malty, not as malty, but lighter. It's a very good take on the style. Really enjoy this one. This is a very, very good take. It's hard to get that good balance as far as the malts and the hops go on that. And I think that's one of the biggest critiques of the Americanized style or the Americanized take on the Marzenbier is getting very, very malt forward, very, very malty flavored. But then when a brewer can take that strong maltiness and then throw these hops in and still have that assertive bitterness, to where you're like, oh yeah, there we go. That's that hoppy bitterness that you long for in some of these German type lagers. It's just props to them. A well done take. I really enjoy this beer. It's light but still very malt forward and what you would expect from the Marzen style. Really enjoy it. Yeah. So all in all, very good beer. Again, we've seen two very different Marzen style beers, and then one that was kind of a middle of the road between them. But again, I can't I just keep saying it. Really, really appreciate the fact that the hops came through on this one, and you were able to perceive those hoppy flavors. So, cheers to Highland on that. Cheers to all these breweries. These Marzenbiers have been great. Cheers to you guys for following along. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.